Magic, got your contacts in?
No. John says yet to make him at bat and make a hit. 2 ducks on the pond for Blair. There we go, Blair. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah! I don't know who owns that one.
Ball. I didn't drop it, man. I just walked up.
It's just like the Sky Dome. You dropped the ball.
I suit. I was a bit stressed.
Bowling is the morning. I got it! That's mine! I got it!
Yeah. We're number 1, man.
Nice, nice. Yeah. This is yours.
Yeah, stay there. Yeah, there's a reason you're hitting fourth.
We're a little far from birdie, are we?
Yeah, a little far.
Oh, I wouldn't take too kindly to that.
Oh, you got. I thought it was slow pitch, man.
I'd rather drink beer and do this.
No shit. I like to too.
John, remember that he just gave me a
Where you going? No walk. No walk.
Easy back. Choose away, so easy back. Remember this guy.
Oh, could it be any better?
It rained on my barbecue.
No.
Medium rare.
Wow.
Who cares?
Look, there's people standing up.
There you go.
Just bought the beer. All right, this is there.
All right?
There's your rare over here. These are all had dibs on it.
Sure, you're full of shit.
No, this one. This one. Yeah.
You passing your bond?
It's like being in a meat.
Turn out. Yes, it. Yes, it.
I only have some vodka.
Stick your old guts out there, buddy. Right on.
Yeah.
Okay. We pulled out of Porta Plata Harbor on the Laura Lee at approximately 8:30. Half an hour later, this guy was hanging over the side of the boat, throwing up. I was almost asleep when we hooked a marlin.
Bait for the fish.
We all took turns in the chair, And 2 hours and 40 minutes later, got it in the boat. 7 feet, 200 pounds.
Marilyn, we called her.
Marilyn.
That was quite a time.
Hey, hey,
Hey.
Don't forget Chafee spewed also.
That's right. Before we start dinner, I would like to ask Heather Jeans to come up and say the grace, but I would like all to remain seated where we're all squeezed in here pretty closely. Heather?
On this special day, we would like to thank you, Lord, for the gifts put before us today, which were delivered from your bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Excuse me. May I have your attention, please? Before we get the ceremony started, I would like to thank Lynn for the entertainment. It was a great job. I hope you all could hear it. I would like to also announce a few mistakes that we made on our menu here. We managed to leave out a few people. After Dr. Alex Fajrak, we're going to have Dr. Carter speak for a few minutes. And on the list of graduates, we missed 2 graduates, Suzanne Chater and Brian Chafe. And we apologize and we're really sorry. So I'd like, if you have a pen, write down their names so they are with us. This evening, I'm sure there are numerous people all the graduates would like to thank. To help us get through that, I'm going to ask Andrea Sorensen to come up and make a toast of appreciation. Andrea?
Okay, good evening. I'm very happy to be here tonight, like everybody else, to put forth a toast of appreciation to those who have supported us and encouraged us during the past 4 years. These individuals are our parents and our professors. Thank you. Okay, our parents. Our parents have been an enormous source of support, money, guidance, guidance and money, understanding and money. They have listened to our complaints, our woes, and of course, our financial distress. Some of us have been very fortunate because we've been able to live with our folks during our university career, while many of us have had to seek our support from parents who live outside of St. John's. Either way, they have all been wonderful to us and have guided us successfully through our Bachelor of Commerce experience. To them, we owe much thanks and love. We give this to them tonight. Our professors have also been a great source of support. They have had to come to class daily and look at our occasionally uninspired faces. Their efforts in making us become inspired about quant or accounting or finance or marketing or HR have been successful, for we are now here with a business degree under our belt. The relationship between professors and students is two-way. We need them as much as they need us, contrary to popular belief. It is through them that we are now ready to do, as has been said, conquer the world. We thank them tonight for the knowledge, discipline, and work ethic they have given us over the past 4 years. To conclude this toast, I would be remiss not to include ourselves. We have all worked together, partied together, and helped each other. We needed each other to get through all those group projects, long study nights, and confusing assignments. Because we have had one another, we are now graduates. We have made a lifetime of friends, and some even spouses. These are the years we will never forget because we have had each other. We all have different futures ahead of us, but we will never forget one another. Thank you for you. We are heirs to the future. To make this toast, I'll get my wine. To make this toast, I'd like to say, may you never find trouble all crowdin' and shovin', but always good fortune all smilin' and lovin'. Cheers. Thank you.
The 1993 Commerce Prof of the Year, as elected by the graduating class, is also unable to attend the dinner this evening. So we're going to play with technology a little. This is the first time we've attempted something like this with such large numbers. So if the video or audio quality isn't so good as we thought it might be, we apologize. If I could have the lights dimmed, please. Okay. I'm not sure if he's just shy or he has laryngitis. Give us a minute, we'll try again. Here we go. No.
If there's anything out of focus here, it's me, it's not the equipment. It's a great pleasure that I have the opportunity to give the last word from the professors to the graduating class. Giving the last word is something which I'm used to doing in my home, although it usually consists of saying, yes, dear. I apologize for having to do this by video, but I will be at a conference in Chateau Lake Louise, Alberta. It's a dirty job, but somebody has to do it. 14 of your other professors will also be on the same trip, and they send their regards to this year's graduating class, which I'll add is one of our finest graduating classes ever. I wasn't quite sure how to do a video correctly, since I listened to Q93 and I do not watch the nation's music channel on TV. However, I was looking around the stations one night and figured out if I were to grow a goatee, I could look like the lead singers from Bare Naked Ladies, complete with their full body figures. Alternatively, I thought of doing this video in rap, but after karaoke on Monday night, there was so much proven talent in the class that I will not attempt to compete. One of my fond memories of the class is Tom Cooper's rendition of You Lost That Woman. By the way, if I hadn't left a production company for this video, I would have entitled it Baby from Hell. Tonight marks a transition for the class of 1993. On graduation day, I stop looking fond of students and start to see you in a different light, namely as generous alumni, with the emphasis on generous. Later on, please send money back to us because we are broke. The achievements of your class are numerous. In national competition, Memorial students have done well yet again. I would point out very quickly to people in St. John's business community that this year's class was the first ever to win the chairperson's trophy from the Intercollegiate Business Competition Championships. We had 2 finalists in the National Entrepreneurs Competition. The Royal Bank Business Student Writing results are yet to be announced, but I am confident of good results in that. Business Day was an outstanding success, and I wish to congratulate Catherine Parsons and all the organizing community. I will always remember that Val Marsh introduced it to me as Chris Rossi. The moment was very memorable. You were very well led this year. I would like to think that Glenn Grandy and Keith Bourne did an excellent job, as well as the rest of the executive. By the way, I hope that Keith is not experiencing a bad hair. And the graduating committee for an excellent week of activities. I'm not sure that I fully appreciated all the points of the photo scavenger hunt, but I will not let my comments hang out for all to hear. To all the other committees, congratulations as well for a job well done. Hopefully your yearbook will be an excellent record which epitomizes all the accomplishments of the class of 1993. Graduation means different things to different people. Professors are generally saddened as most students leave for the last time. A part of us will go with you in your journey through life, and hopefully some of our lessons will remain with you all. For your parents, it probably means relief from financial sacrifices on their part. You will probably have an empty room in your houses, and they won't have to line up at the bathroom as much anymore. For the student, it hopefully means that we'll be economically profitable members of society. Many of you have chosen to go to top-notch MBA programs or law schools to further your education. Good luck in those educational endeavors. I'm also pleased that other graduate programs are gaining consideration, such as Masters of Public Administration and Master of Environmental Studies. For the last 2 years, the Master of Environmental Studies has attracted students from our program. This year, Kelly O'Day is going on to do an MES program. Just one note, Kelly, don't tell your brother or your sister but I think that you are the best of the day. And I believe that it's high praise indeed. For most people, I genuinely congratulate them at graduation. But Mark Peters, I would like to thank you. We were also in the same boat. On a serious note, I would just like to say that you should graduate free of grudges from this particular program. Over the past few years, in heated moments, you may have had arguments with some people and said many things which you may not have meant. In some cases, they were your friends before and are not anymore. But believe me, it's all water under the bridge. You should look forward to happier events and not dwell on the past. So I would suggest that when you chat with people with whom you might be uncomfortable, you may never see them again. As it now stands, the class is at its maximum size, and unfortunately, it will only get smaller from now on. Leave on a happy note. When you go to talk to people with whom you might be uncomfortable, don't monopolize any quant professors who are there tonight. If I attended the graduation banquet, I'm sure that I would have hugged Lana Littlejohn sometime during the evening. Over the years, I accused Lana of being a serial hugger. Since I'm not there to say goodbye to Lana, could many of you make sure that you say goodbye to Lana for me? Anyway, in closing, I'd like to give my very best wishes to the class of 1993. I hope to see you again at your 10th anniversary.
Dr. Fazarak did ask me to tell everyone, Lana does have a booth in the back hall here. Thank you, Dr. Fazarak. As most of you, I should mention also, if anyone is having a problem with the view, we have chairs set up here. We have about 30 chairs, so if you have a problem, just move over to the chairs and hopefully you'll have a better view from there. As most of you already know, when we booked the hotel this evening a couple of years ago, we didn't realize Dr. Roskin had already made plans. Unfortunately, he could not change these plans. However, he was able to convince an associate dean to speak on his behalf. I would like to introduce to you Associate Dean, External Affairs, Dr. Carter.
Thank you, Kent. On behalf of the Faculty of Business Administration and the Dean's Office, I'm delighted to welcome to this special event the graduates, their families, faculty, staff, and friends. I would like to be able to introduce to you at this time the man who has led the faculty for the past 5 years, Dr. Rick Roskin. But some of you know he is called the Phantom Dean. However, I would like to extend greetings to you on behalf of Dr. Roskin. He deeply regretted that he would not be here this evening, particularly as this marks his last convocation as dean. As many of you know, he will be stepping down in August of this year. But he has asked me to convey his congratulations and best wishes to you this evening. I'd also like to take this opportunity to extend congratulations to the families, partners, and spouses of this class. Perhaps you haven't always understood when this person in your life is overtaken with madness, based largely on lack of sleep, either when preparing a case presentation or when facing the dreaded quant exam. But you've stood by them anyway, providing support and encouragement, which I'm sure that they very much appreciated. This program has been both difficult and demanding, and I'm sure that you felt at times that you might not make it through, but you have, and you've made some good friends and had some fun, as well as expanding your horizons. I'm sure that many of you will keep in touch, and we hope that you will stay in touch with the faculty as well as with each other. We try to keep up with our graduates, not only as for fundraising, as Dr. Fazarak suggested, but more importantly for friendship raising. There's no more welcome sight when we in the faculty travel than to meet up with some of our alumni and have an opportunity for a visit. So please let us know where you are. You'll receive our partners' newsletters. We always have a little card inside that says what's happening with alumni. So please fill that out and send it back to us so we have some record of what you're doing and we can let other people know through our partners' newsletters. You're here tonight celebrating your success. This event this evening perhaps brings with it a mixture, and a very strange mixture, of excitement about the future and nostalgia about the many steps that measured success along the route to graduation. For many of you, the next step is finding a job, and that in and of itself appears to be quite a challenge given the economy. But you have the skills to meet that challenge. Your degree, particularly coupled with work experience, has prepared you to meet that challenge. I recently read an article in the Globe and Mail entitled, "Finding Work, a Job Skill in Itself." The article described how those who are confidently and actively employed are not significantly different from those who are actively looking for work. The article went on to describe how skills are basically the same, both of these skills. Both activities require that the person be an expert on self-assessment, market research, and customer feedback. Does that sound familiar? Welcome to business in the 1990s. Knowing your strengths, understanding the market, and being proactive can go a long way toward helping you find the right job, even in today's economy. And there are many opportunities for that right job. Here in Newfoundland, there are a number of manufacturers who are just starting up. They're looking for new markets, and they're looking for the expertise to help them be successful in those markets. You have that expertise. You must not go to them just looking for a job, but what you have to do is go looking for an opportunity to match your skills to those who need your expertise. What can you do for them? How can you help them identify that target market? They need your expertise, your knowledge, and your enthusiasm. This is the challenge that you have in the 1990s. To be proactive, to find the niche, to be creative, to be entrepreneurial. Your program has equipped you with the skills to do just that. And the rest is up to you. I want to leave you with 3 points this evening which I feel are important in being able and being prepared to meet the challenges of the 90s. First of all, cherish your dreams. What would you most like to do with your lives? Where do you see yourself 10 years from now, 20 years from now? It doesn't matter that the economy is slow. It doesn't matter that you don't get the perfect job right away. What matters is that you continue to cherish your dreams and continue to work to make those dreams reality. Look beyond the obvious. Some of you that have been in my office know that I have a quote above my desk in my office that says, "Vision is the power to see beyond the obvious." Vision is what will help you to realize your dreams. Secondly, seek the best, both the best in yourself and the best in others. This means that you come to know yourself and you have a clear sense of your values. Learn to recognize your limitations, but don't use them as an excuse for not performing or for not doing your best. Be steadfast in your pursuit of quality. If you look for the best, you will find it. And third, enjoy life. Don't miss out on the fun in life. Spend time doing things which bring you joy. Spend time with family and friends. Work hard, but don't let it overshadow those things that really matter in life. It's often too easy to lose sight of what's really important to us. Learn to live a balanced life. It's the only healthy existence possible. Cherish your dreams, seek the best, and enjoy life. And you will be equipped to meet the challenges of the 1990s. On behalf of the faculty, we salute you and we wish you continued success. Thank you. now turn to a very pleasurable task which I've been asked to perform this evening, the presentation of the Dean's Awards for 1993. These awards are presented to students in the graduating class who have demonstrated academic excellence together with leadership qualities within the Faculty of Business Administration and/or the university. To be considered eligible, a student must have been awarded an honors degree at convocation on Friday. This year, 3 students have been chosen for this prestigious honor. And we've been keeping this a surprise until this evening. The first student, the first award recipient, chaired the 1993 Business Day Committee, organized the highly successful Is the Price Right?, was inducted into the National Honor Society of the Financial Management Association, and represented the university as a national finalist in the policy division of the Intercollegiate Business Competition. Catherine Parsons.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
The second student recipient has been extensively involved in improving the quality of residents' life at Memorial, serving in various executive capacities at both Coghlan College and Burke House. She represented the faculty in the final round of the marketing division of the Intercollegiate Business Competition and was inducted into the National Honor Society of the Financial Management Association. She was awarded the University Medal for Academic Excellence in Business Administration, and I was very pleased to have her as one of my markers last term, Jackie Sinnard. The third recipient of the Dean's Award has served on the Committee for Undergraduate Studies, was inducted into the National Honor Society of the Financial Management Association, represented the faculty as a finalist in the Accounting Division of the Intercollegiate Business Competition. He is the valedictorian for the class of 1993 and has been awarded, in addition to this, the Faculty of Business Administration Advisory Board BCom Co-op Award for Excellence. Carl Villanova. While I have Carl here with me, I'd like to make the presentation of the Advisory Board Award for Excellence, and I'd like to read this inscription to you. This is the Advisory Board BCom Co-op Award for Excellence, presented to Carl Villanova, who best demonstrated the qualities of scholarship and leadership in the 1993 graduating class of the BCom Co-op program.
A leader is someone not who can convince people to do things for him or her, but a person who people want to do things for. When I think of leadership, I think of our term president. I would like now to introduce to you Glenn Grandy.
Now, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow classmates. You have to bear with me. I lost my voice earlier in the week at karaoke night. After years of studying, we have reached the culmination of our academic lives to date and have been admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. At times, this has been a difficult path which we have chosen, but we stuck with it and are to be congratulated for our achievements. However, as we give ourselves a pat on the back, we should not forget our parents. We should thank them because if not for their support, we probably would not be here. As this dinner and dance comes to an end, so does our graduation week activities. However, it is not the end of the legendary class of '93. We have become known as the most enthusiastic business class in many years. Our class kept B-days from being boring, and we introduced the annual ski day. Now, over the years, both in class and at social events, we have made many great friends and memories that we will have for years to come. Unfortunately, all good things come to an end. Some of the graduates will be moving out of province to further their careers. Some others will be returning to school to further their education, and others, hopefully, will be working in the near future, and I stress hopefully. Although we will be going in different directions, I am sure we will keep in touch with our closest friends. Now, before I finish, I'm going to keep this short. Before I finish, I would like to congratulate a few groups on behalf of the class. First of all, I would like to congratulate the Business Day Committee, who organized a very successful conference, and proud to announce that they donated $4,400 to 2 local charities. Next, I would like to congratulate the Yearbook Committee on the time and effort put towards organizing a class yearbook. I am told it will be available in October. I would also like to congratulate the Graduation Committee. They are responsible for all the events which we have been attending all week and for this lovely dinner that we have this evening. And finally, I would like to congratulate the Commerce Society on a very successful few years. Personally, I've had a great time working with all these people, and I would like for them to stand now as I call their names. Keith Bourne, Janine Kelly, Tracy Perry, Nancy Small, Eleanor Nugent, Carl Villanova, Mark Peters, Andrea Quinlan, and Lana Littlejohn. Please give them a round of applause. I would like to conclude with a quote that I came across when I was wondering what I was going to say this evening. And it said, "Work and play, choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life." Thank you.
Thank you, Glenn. It has been said, a strong university career balances academic demands with extracurricular activities. If such is the case, the Commerce Class of '93 valedictorian had a very strong university career. He has consistently maintained academic excellence and has justly won the Faculty of Business Administration Advisory Board BCom Cooperative for excellence. He has been involved in both the Undergraduate Studies Committee and the Appeals Subcommittee. Not to mention twice being elected to the Undergraduate Executive Committee and has recently represented Memorial at the Intercollegiate Business Competition. Outside of the business faculty, he has been involved in junior achievement as a consultant for the Business Basics program in St. John's and has been active as a lay reader during a stay at St. John's College. I introduce to you our valedictorian, Carl Villanova.
Thank you very much. Fellow graduates, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the Commerce Class of 1993. We finally passed through the tunnel and reached the light at the end. The time for cramming for exams and last-minute report writing is past, and now the real challenge begins. As graduates, both non-co-op and co-op, our future lies before us, awaiting discovery. But before we take a look at what the future holds, let's take a moment to remember where we've been and what we've accomplished in the past few years. Since we've entered the Faculty of Business, we've all grown a little bit older and a lot poorer. Hopefully, however, we walk away today a little bit richer in our understanding of the dynamics of the business world. For some of us, our time in the business faculty was our first exposure to the world of corporations and entrepreneurs. For others, it was a chance to expand on previous knowledge. But regardless of the specifics, the past few years have been a time for us to mature academically, socially, and professionally. It's been a period of growth and learning, a period of change and struggle. Our times together have been special. It's safe to say that this year's graduating class has had its fair share of hard work. For instance, all of us have run the Atrium MacLab General Office Triathlon, especially when case assignments were due. As well, most of us probably remember the enjoyment that we got out of courses like quant and computer studies. As well, the rush of preparing work reports and proposals at the very last minute can only be compared to the slow agony of the job matching process. And, of course, who can forget all those frustrating late-night group meetings that just seem to take up all of our free time? But it hasn't all been hard work. This year's graduates have also had their fair share of good times. Our bashes and B-Day socials have been memorable, or perhaps not memorable, depending on what you drank. Can you say tequila? We've poked good-natured fun at our profs and at each other. And most importantly, our laughter will echo in the halls of the business building for many years to come. Unfortunately, we've also shared some sad times. The loss of one of our dear friends, Darren Nurse, was felt by all. We have to take comfort in the fact that Darren will not be forgotten, and that his easygoing nature and smile will be remembered fondly. We've come a long way. When we entered this faculty, we were a group of strangers. As we leave here today, we're a gathering of friends, in many ways a family. Remember our times together and smile. Carry those memories with you and hold them close as each of us explores our own separate destinies. Now, I'd be remiss in my ramblings of the past if I failed to mention those individuals whose support has made this celebration possible. First, to our family and friends. Your patience and your aid in whatever form is second only to your love. Thank you for seeing us through. Second, to the faculty and staff of the Commerce program. You've had to put up with a lot in the last few years, and while we may grumble and complain, we have enjoyed the opportunity to learn from you. We only hope that we make you proud to see the professionals that we are today. As for the future, some of us will continue on with our studies, some of us have jobs waiting, and some of us, unfortunately, are still looking. But we cannot allow that to discourage us. We are all talented, exceptional individuals. The fact that we're graduating is proof of that. We have the skills and the determination to succeed. Take pride in what we have accomplished. Now, it may take some time, but we'll all find our own places, our own little niches in the world. We just have to be patient. As with all things, the end has arrived. And while one very special chapter of our lives closes behind us, another one just as exciting is opening up in front of us. In conclusion, I'd like to close with a poem that a friend of mine brought to my attention several days ago. I think it's fairly appropriate, and I should probably also mention this came from a greeting card, just in case someone decides to sue me for royalties after. It goes something like this. A degree is a very special thing. It's like a golden key that turns the lock on any door marked opportunity. But one thing to remember, if you want to get inside, that it's up to you to give the nudge that swings it open wide. And it's up to you to take the lead once you're in the door, to see if what's behind it is what you're looking for. Then you have to mold it, really push it, tug it too, till opportunity becomes a big success for you. So use your key, but be aware that it's just a key at best. and remember that it's up to you to go and do the rest. To the Commerce Class of 1993, dear friends, all of you, I tip my hat. Congratulations on having succeeded, and the best of success in times to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. I don't know about you, but I remember all B-days. If I could have the lights dimmed and back in front here just one more time, I would like to introduce Suzanne Mullet and Memories of Class of 93. Andrea Sorensen.
I'm not going to be a banker.
Next, Judy. Next is a telephone clock radio, alarm clock. And the winner is Wanda Day. The next prize is a cordless telephone. Paul Burke. I guess we're going to play it. Next, we have an answering machine. And penny brake. What's the other one? Our next prize is a camera. Rob Kearley. Gerry, I thought you were going to get that one. Okay, and our last prize is something we all could use, a briefcase. I hope eventually we'll all be able to use. And the winner is Kim Snow. That won't be our case. Before I let everyone go, I would like to thank a few people. Actually, a lot of people, but I can only mention a few. I would like to thank Hillbrand Estates for the winery and little souvenir glasses we gave out yesterday. Molson's for sponsoring all our events last week, and we made pretty good use of, I think. And especially the graduation committee for all the help they've given us this week. It's just been an immense amount of people that put an incredible effort into this week, and I'd like to thank them all. Well, that's it for the ceremony. We'll be having dances, and everyone drink up. Thank you.